everybody, summertime in Houston, and I'm carrying on the tradition of blogging for peace on Friday afternoons here at the Montrose Bridge. It's kind of hot out here, that's why there aren't anybody out here, I guess, but you and me today. Also, Vice President Cheney was in town today, so a lot of the bloggers went over and we welcomed him to Houston in the kindest way we could, which was, I guess, asking him to rethink the war in Iraq, which is, besides immoral, it's illegal. And the chain events that happened.
Did you get to talk to him?
No, we didn't. Of course not.
Did you have some signs that said something?
Oh, sure. The key issue in all this, to me, is that I'm just one human being, and I am adamantly opposed to the killing of other human beings. I believe that if we want our world to become a safe and good place for ourselves and our children and the rest of humanity, we'll first of all stop killing one another and stop harming one another, start treating each other with love.
Do we live in a violent culture?
Totally. We are trapped in
How
this.
do we stop the violence?
The first thing that I have to do is stop it in myself. Then I have to stop violence between you and me.
Do you have violence between you and me?
There are times when every human being who's alive has violence within himself. And there's violence between people all the time. Then in groups, there's more violence. When it gets to a national level, and we as a nation need to impose our will for financial security, financial power, whether it be for money, sex, status, whatever reasons, those reasons have to be rethought right away. Because we're all one human race. And this human race is so potentially able to live harmoniously together, happily and joyfully and successfully enjoying this beautiful earth that we find ourselves upon. We need to be serious about it right now. That's why, of all the very many wonderful things that our city has to offer, beautiful art museums, great restaurants, infinite clubs and exciting things to do, I choose to be here making a statement for peace. Hottest time of the worst day of the week to be doing it. So I guess I'm sort of silly about all that, but I deeply believe in peace for myself, for you and me, for our city, culture, our groups, our nation, and the entire world. The transformation is coming. Transformation is actually here upon us, because people have begun seeing that it's not going to get any better if we continue killing one another. We need to share the resources, think them through properly, not take all our dependence from fossil fuels and precious resources, but think of new ways to give our race energy, food, homes, health care. We need to protect this precious environment, which we're taking it to its very last limit as far as being able to survive in the future. That's why about 5 or 6 years ago, a group of us started what we call the Intergalactic Artists for Peace. And it's people like you and me who are dedicated to doing everything we can to be peaceful for ourselves, to bring peace to other people, to bring peace to our entire world, to save our planet, to provide the basic needs that people need, to provide them health care when they're sick, to provide food when they're hungry, housing when they don't have homes. The disparity of what people have and what they're given in this world is ridiculously unfair. Our nation is blessed. We have 25% of all the resources at our hands, and we're only like 5% of the world's population. Other nations must not like the way that we're dealing with that. We have to share. We have to love. We must create a world of peace, truth, and love.